great Sal and Susie. Once upon a time, there was a couple, Anne and Calvin. And this couple, Calvin, befriended a young black man who went to teachers college. And he met a little white woman, a little red white woman. And back in the 1950, this is not a popular idea here. And so Calvin and Anne offered Jean and Rusty a place to be safe, where they could actually be safe. Those are the grandparents. My parent, Rusty, is here today. Those are the grandparents of Lea. I have 3 sisters, and the children of Calvin and Anne were Bert and Bob, and little Anne, who passed away very young in life. I actually have Lea in my lap. I am the son of Rusty and Jean. I'm little, they used to call me Little Jean, because I'm a junior. And it's so strange. And so for like over 50 years, every Christmas and every Thanksgiving, our families would share. And so we'd either go to Great Britain when they were there, or they'd come down to Greenwich and visit us. But every single one, up to very recently, up to when Lea and Sal moved away, they're at our house, where we were up there during one of these holidays. So all of these years. And that's the only really, our relationship is all based on those 2 days. And so I thank you all for this, because it fills in something I've always known about all the singletons, but especially about Lea. And I'm not just saying this, you all know this. I can feel it. I can feel it when I walk in the room, and I can hear it when people talk. It wasn't just her humor, but this incredible intelligence and sensitivity. I mean, she was really serious. So of many people that I know, especially in the last year, I've had some challenges in my own family. You could talk to Lea, and in a second, I know most of you probably know this already, but I could talk to her, even though we saw each other just twice a year. Immediately, we could get down to the brass tacks. We'd be able to talk about whatever it was, and talk about what was going on. I'm a classical musician. That's what I do. And I really wanted to, music is the voice of God, actually. And music without words also is the voice of God. And so if there was a piano here, I might have played something different. But I did want to impress on what a close thing our family, even these 2 times a year, brought to us. And again, I want to thank you all for having me here, letting me see this and experience what I've always known about her. And so I'm going to offer this piece. It's a short piece. I'm going to offer it just as a prayer, not as a performance, but just as a prayer. And though it's so easy to, it was a strange thing, because as I was, as a word, getting ready to play it, I would just break down every time. It's so important in life to, even in these moments that we have with people, to make the most out of it, to make the most, and I feel like we did. And I'm happy to say that. And so the prayer is really a prayer us all to think and to bring her into this room. Because whatever you think about people moving on, where they go and what they do, one thing's for sure, is that she is here. She's right here in this room, in our hearts. And so since she's in the next room, I'm sure she'd say it's all right, you can play the prayer.